Lori Darlings in Fayetteville, Alabama present the Coach John Limbaugh Show on a Thursday morning, and kind of a short week. We've got a game tonight, and you know, it was tough sledding. The injury bug really hit you last week over at Ragland, Coach. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jimmy. Yeah, it was a tough night in Ragland. You know, Coach had his team prepared, but you know, we took the ball, we were driving the ball and doing quite well, moving the ball. You know, Coach Collier doing a great job calling plays, and we hit that edge with Cole Hardy, and he gets down there about the 4 or 5 yard line, something like that, but gets knocked out of bounds, and the turf was kind of, you know, in an odd way over there, and he stepped wrong, and well, he broke his tibia plateau.
And you talking about a huge blow? That's a huge blow.
Yeah, a huge blow. I mean, yeah, you know, Cole Hardy is a kid that, like in the Winterburg game, he gets a couple touchdowns, returns you know, puffer touchdown, returns a pick six. You know, he's that kid that will give you big plays. He's a great young man, and he was about to score there, just got, you know, knocked out of bounds. Nothing wrong with that. Kid made a good defensive play, but when you lose Cole Hardy, you've lost a great deal. And then we're down there about the 4 yard line, and we run a play trying to stick it in. And then Cam Hammonds comes up lame.
Another good player.
Another one of our good players. And you're already missing, you know, Brenton Cantrell. He's already
your quarterback.
Your quarterback. You're already missing him. And so now we're missing 3 of our top players. So it's a very hard deal for, you know, I think our kids didn't deal with the blow very well. And we got down there and ran a couple more plays, ended up not getting in then. And, you know, we're not able to move the ball down the field the way we needed to, but then you've lost a lot of your playmakers. A lot of things you schemed for and planned on and everything like that is just out the window. And your game plan is kind of like you just
kind of out the window too.
Watered that up and threw it in the wastebasket. So, you know, we're trying to, you know, scrambling around. It was a weather night. It was sleeting and raining and so forth like that, and real messy and sloppy night. We turned the ball over a couple of times and did things that were not characteristic of us, but we regrouped. We're ready to play ball. I can't wait for tonight. The best thing about the loss, if you look at anything good in it, is it was not a region game, Jimmy. So all of our goals, everything we wanted to accomplish is still in place for the playoffs. Accomplishing those dreams the kids have and the coaches have. It's still there. We just got to go out there and get it tonight. And I know Bill Smith's going to have his kids ready. They're a potent team. He's going to have them ready.
Donahoe comes to town tonight on a Thursday night game. Right. And what is it, race weekend, I guess?
Yeah, race weekend. Buses moving north end of the county, things like that. So we moved this game because we'll be out of school half day tomorrow and out Monday. So we moved this game to today. And I'm thankful Coach Smith allowed us to do that, was for that. But, you know, he's a real good football coach. He was at Mumford and in Talladega. Coach Smith's been around, been there and done that, so I know he's going to have his kids ready. He knows what's going on the field of play. So it'll be all we can do to get in there and, you know, start. They have a great passing attack, and they do some things really nice, really well. So we're going to have to get in there and take care of business and not make the mistakes and not let our lows get too low like they did last week.
Are you concerned, Coach, about the psyche of your football team being damaged with the loss of 3 key players?
Yeah, I was. Of course I am. And I was really last Friday night. You could just see it on their faces and so forth like that. And but we had some guys stepping up. But at this point, it's a team effort more than ever. It's that team coming together. And Cole Hardy, you know, he talked to our team yesterday and told them, said, you can do anything you want to. It's a team effort. He said, you can get this job done. And we believe that as well. We got some great kids playing ball. You know, Aiden Blair's running the ball really hard, running the ball really well. Carter Goins is a very capable quarterback, very capable defensive back. We're going to be just fine if we'll take care of business and do the things that they've been taught to do and go out there on the field to play, and we'll be just fine. But we've got to do the things we've been taught. We got to do the things we practiced this week. Coaches, they're into it. Players are into it. Everybody's ready to go. We just need to hit the field.
There's got to be players who just step up and take on the role of leading this team. Absolutely.
You tell kids it's time to step up, but they're going to have to do that in life too. Mm-hmm. And that's what I love about football is it teaches us so much about life. There's a lot of hard knocks, a lot of bad things happen to us in life, and you still have to clock in and work that next day. You still have to bring your family up, and the Bible does say all things work together for good to those who love the Lord, to those who are called according to His purpose. So I do believe that even though some bad things have befallen the team, there are some things we can do to make some great things happen. And Vince Lombardi, he said the measure of who we are is what we do with what we have. So we're going to measure ourselves up tonight.
Yeah, a critical region game for you guys tonight too.
Absolutely. Donahoe will get back in region play, and like last week, as far as going to the playoffs, didn't matter. As far as getting a win, it mattered greatly. But as far as the playoffs, it didn't matter. So our goals are still in place, but this is a game tonight that we need to win. We need to win this ball game.
Well, about a big crowd will be on hand, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Big crowd, and crowds matter, and I want our crowd to be there and be loud, be vocal, and cheer on the players, cheer on the coaches, and be there as the family that we are in Felton, and that goes a long way. That goes a long way, showing that support.
No doubt about it. Kick at 7 o'clock tonight. Against Donahoe, and they come in and need a win as well. So it's going to be a difficult challenge.
Yeah, they're looking for a win. They want the same things for their program we want for ours. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle, and we need everybody there, all hands on deck right now. Kids stepping up. If there's a cliche out there, we need to throw it in because tonight's the night for it. Tonight's the night for it. But I think our kids are going to be up, ready for the challenge.
What did you like? You lost your quarterback a couple of weeks ago, and then you lose two other key elements to your football team that you were expecting and were getting great things from. What are your thoughts when those injuries take place? How do you handle that as a head coach and getting your staff together and say, hey, we got to do this now?
Yes, well, the thing about it is I have a great staff. I got a wonderful coaching staff. They're fantastic guys. And they've been there and done that before. We've all seen bad things happen on the field before, and we've seen great things happen. It's the kids that really need to understand that they're still capable, that they're still able. And to do a job is very important. It's not a time to lay around and not do the things that you need to do. And they really stepped it up this week in practice. They really did. Now, the kids we've got in place now, they've been doing it all fall anyway. They've been going through fall camp, through all the practices. They've done these jobs anyway, but now they got to do them with the lights on. That's the big difference, Jimmy, is can they do it under the lights? They're doing it fine in practice, look good, look like $1 million in practice, but can we do it under the lights? I say yes. I believe we can. I believe we're going to look great tonight. I believe our kids are going to do a wonderful job.
All right, Coach, thanks for dropping by this morning. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Warriors. What about our volleyball team? How's that going?
I was going to say, doing fantastic. Came in second in the county tournament, but now we got the region play coming up, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch these girls. They're going to go to state. I believe with all my heart. They're going to win. They're going to go to state. They're going to represent Fayetteville in this community very, very well. If you haven't watched them, you need to come out and watch them. Coach McCarthy's doing a marvelous job with them. These girls are so much fun to watch because their energy level is so high. And need to go out and watch them, absolutely.
And before we go, I almost slipped my mind, but we always spotlight a player that maybe is not in the spotlight so much, but maybe they've come forward as far as helping out with your key players out. Who might that be today?
Well, it's somebody that's been playing the whole time, but now is taking on one of those major roles. That's Aiden Blair. He stepped up last week. You could hear him encouraging the other players, and he was running the ball really hard, doing the very best that he could, and he's going to do even better tonight. He's had that week of practice at the position, so he plays that premier running back position, and it's a lot going on there. So
Right.
he's gonna get it done.
Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, every week here on Daybreak Live, brought to you by Lori Darlings in Fayetteville, Alabama. More Daybreak just ahead.